Different kind of episode. But we still gotta do the title. Robert Johnson, Crossroad Blues. All right. Robert Johnson, Crossroad Blues. That is a song suggestion that was going to be in the future, but I might as well just give it to you guys now. Robert Johnson. They say he sold his soul to the devil for his guitar skills. And I'll be honest with you, it sounds like that might have been accurate. The dude, what's going on with my hair? Should I do this? Nah, I guess. We're going wild style, so that. Alright, there's snow on the ground, so we're going to take it easy. That's sunset. Now let me go out there and say that I don't condone smoking. But it does look cool sometimes. And if you smoke out of a pipe while doing a show, I think you can write off the tobacco. That's where your motivations now lie to smoke, children. You can make it a write-off if you start a YouTube channel and say things that you're not supposed to say to bring in an audience. That's the whole business model, kids. Yay! Doesn't that sound great for everybody? Holy moly. Welcome. What is it? Episode, Jeez Louise. Okay. So I have one more to post. I just posted 12. I think 14. If it's not 14, I'll just ADR myself. And I'll be like, river. No. Alright. Okay, I'm concentrating on this road because there is snow right now. And I'm keeping it around 20 miles per hour because this is a somewhat off-season area of a resort town. And there are some cars out, and it is a Saturday. So, sun's going down. Parents are cooking, doing what parents are for, feeding me at 34 years old. Oh, geez Louise. Getting a girlfriend would probably be a good idea, but I'm straight MGTOW, son. Nah, just kidding. I gotta relight this pipe. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to concentrate on this road. So we'll get to the conversation when we get to the conversation. But I think many of you, if you watch it, you might get anxiety the whole time because you are looking upwards from the, kind of backing up at everything. So it kind of looks like you're in the bed of a truck. You ever laid down in the bed of a truck and had someone drive you around and just stare up as they're driving you around? Holy mackerel, is that a blast? It's the simple things, kids. It really is. If you lay down in the bed of an open pickup truck and drive around the Midwest states of America at night, you will see the glory of God, dude. It's insane. Holy mackerel. I've driven across the country a few times. Whenever I get to the Midwestern states, dude, you gotta pull over a couple times and just sit there. Or take some pictures. You know what I mean? Take some wrong turns. I still didn't take enough the last time I did the cross-country trip. Still didn't take enough wrong turns. Should have took a couple more wrong turns. But while you're driving, not in your life, while you're driving, you should be in full control of all the turns. But take a wrong turn on purpose. Be like, I don't know where this road goes. Let's find out. And then all of a sudden you go to this part of town, you're like, ooh, I am I don't know if I'm welcome here. Or you're like, hey, this feels great. You know? Oh, isn't this nice? Feels like there's a good vibe. You ever driven through a neighborhood where you just get a bad vibe? I'll tell you, man. When I was ride sharing, some people, now and again, because I'm not doing it now, and I should tell you why, actually. Business would be a good subject for an episode in the future. I'm really concentrating on this road. So I realize that my speaking is like seemingly just wasting your time or building up to something and then letting you down. But that's the fun part, kids. Will they, won't they, will he, won't he, will she, won't she, will slim, will slur. I'm not sure about all the terms. But if you go back and watch Futurama, with the Futurama made for like TV movie, essentially, of she was kind of cute. Gave her a little wave. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Just out here patrolling, making sure everyone's safe. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a sight, and you guys aren't even going to be able to see it. But this town, there's this road. If you go up that road, you look out, and you can see the water tower. It's such an Americana shot. But a certain group of people are ruining this town. We should go to war with them. No, don't go to war. Don't go to war, dude. Who has time for that? Smoke a peace pipe and debate. Debate. Meet us in the open air. I should become a debate promoter. I should become the Joe Rogan of debating. Let's bring him in, Joe. You know what I mean? Joe's more into like, let's get these guys out there and get some of their aggression out. Let's do some controlled warfare situations that we can all get behind. You know what I mean? Like, can we agree to just have like blood sport death match for guys that love their countries so much they're willing to die, but it's just two of them. Send out your best guy. We'll send our best guy out, and we'll have rules so they don't die. We'll call it boxing. You know what I mean? Boxing's awesome. I don't understand why people want to get rid of boxing. Now listen, the blood sport Joe Rogan thing is also... Oh, wait, hold on. This... Dude, water tower. Sunset. You guys are missing it. Don't you want to be sitting right here? I should put a camera here so you guys can switch to... You can toggle. Oh, I should get a 3D thing. Come on, do 3D rides. That would be awesome. I should get a 3D rig and do 3D rides and talk about taboo things. Holy crap, it's overwhelming. I almost want to pull over. But I know this is Tim driving uncensored. Oh, I gotta slow down. Dude. Oh, you know what I'll do? I will put a photograph. Oh, the canal is so pretty. Man. You can tell why they thought this was the promised land when they landed on these shores, baby. Every now and again, you can catch it. It's at sunset and sunrise. But sunrise and sunsets, I think, look great everywhere. I haven't found an area of the globe, and by that I mean the United States, Jamaica one time, and Bermuda one time. I don't even think I've been in Canada. Who wants to go to Canada, dude? Barf. That's why you're all coming here. Oh, why don't we all move down south and take over all of their media? Get out. Get out of here, you bunch of Canadians. With your stupid ideas and your damn... Now listen, I'm not going to go to war with you. I'll smoke a peace pipe with you and debate. Okay? That's the world I would like to live in. Let's get PewDiePie to debate Ryan Dawson. Guys, can we get it to trending? Can we get this to trending? Can we get that to trending? PewDiePie debating Ryan Dawson. There. Now you know where I stand. Ryan Dawson's a fascinating person. Now, I'm not saying I agree with everything Ryan Dawson says, but I do agree with a lot of it. So much, in fact, I wanted to say thank you to Ryan Dawson for kind of opening up my eyes to methods that are available to all of us in terms of researching and asking the right questions and continuing to just refuse to take no for an answer and just keep asking questions, but not like in a jerky way, you know what I mean? But dude, listening to you chomp on like pork rinds while debating like missile guys, the missile people, it's funny to me. It's funny to me. And I say that as somebody with like, I didn't have a dog in the race when it came to like 9/11. I mean, I remember where I was when it happened. I remember everybody was upset. They were really upset. One of my teachers turned it off and was like, we don't need to watch that. And then in the next one, I was in like this like, I love America type of guy's history class. He was also a coach. And he turned it on and he just looked angry. He looked angry. And then the guy that turned it off was a like substitute Spanish teacher. Senor Shuffet? Yeah, Senor Shuffet. He was a cool dude, actually. I actually thought he was kind of cool. He was one of those nerds you loved. You're like, this nerd is cool. He is a nerd and loves being a nerd. And he'd probably laugh and say, thank you. Because he's not a geek, right? There's a difference between geeks and nerds. I was taught this by a nerd who was salutatorian at the school. Loser. Second smartest. The first smartest was this dude. I think his name was Zeke. Yeah, Zeke. I talked to Zeke once when we were getting I was getting like a humanitarian award for using my film skills all the time to help the school. Which is basically like, thanks for the free labor, guy. And I was like, thank you for the apprenticeship. Because that's all I got out of high school. Nah, I got some math and language skills, I guess. Man, what was I talking about? All right, I think we're out of the snow. All right, we're getting onto the highway. And now we're going to focus it up. But I've already lost my... Now we can smoke this pipe. Wow, that's weird. Just kind of hanging. I gotta smoke it when I'm driving. But it is 35 degrees out, and I have the windows down now. The part of the problem is, I'm not going to be able to talk. I'm gonna have to yell, like I am now. I was probably mumbling and being real quiet earlier. And you're probably like, what is he saying? But now we are headed out on the highway. And there we go. I'm trying to give you guys like a storyteller vibe, you know, like, and I'm doing this because Brian Dawson's, he's one of them engines. He's one of them Redskins. I bought a Redskins jersey when they were supposed to change their name. I thought it was gonna like skyrocket in value. Ugh! I wanted them to change their name so bad. Not because of racism or anything stupid and wimpy like that. Because, like, I would name a professional sports team after a group of people that were a bunch of, like, the Vikings. They weren't good. They weren't good people. They were the rapers and the pillagers. But apparently, the men were extremely vain, and they bathed once a week, which is an increase from like nothing from most people. Now, think about that. Have you ever been in a situation where you weren't able to bathe for a long time, and then you bathe, and then afterwards you're like, I feel like a new human being. I need to bathe today, but I don't need to wash my hair. I just need to condition it. Americans wash their hair too much. Dries it out. You guys hear that guy's amazing truck compared to my lady car? Listen, I know it's a lady car. I just don't care. I'm poor. But I also can appreciate guys who are gearheads, because I'm not one. I just never, like, I don't know, just a pussy. No, I mean, my dad was like a salesman. He wasn't home, you know. He was gone. He was gone, like, he was gone in sales, and, like, we all played sports. So it was just, like, sports. But I was, like, into drumming and, like, painting and like, all the arty stuff. All of his daughters were all, like, super, like, we love sports. They still are. They're like those girls. They're those wives that most dudes dream about. You know? I want a chick who, like, can hang with the guys, can drink some booze. Most guys want girls like that. Even I'll have to say, if I ended up with a girl like that, I wouldn't be against it. But when dudes, here you go, I don't know shit about cars. I was too busy with computers. Like, computer guy. Yeah. Computer guy. I make movies. Everyone thinks I'm a homo, because I'm an artist. That's what Ryan and I, one of Ryan and my friends, always like, basically calling us faggots all the time, which is funny. I don't know. Dude. Faggot's a funny word. I had a friend in New York. She was... I showed her a meme or something I posted on one of my walls, and or like one of my like circles on Instagram or whatever. And I was like, do you see stuff like this on your phone? And she was like, looking at it, like, kind of horrified, but kind of laughing. And she was like, it's one of my favorite words. Like, and I like can't say it anymore. And I was like, yeah, I know. You should say whatever. If you allow any kind of censorship, how do you know when the truth is being censored? Is the truth being censored? Is that the truth? I don't know, man. I wasn't able to find out. I was searching for it, and now it's gone. I saw it, and now it's gone. That started happening. Because we live in a digital age where if you're reading all your books on digital through your Amazon book account, okay? Let's say things start going where all you're doing is paying for access to a file so long as that company is in existence. You know what I mean? Like, if Amazon goes out of business and they shut it down. That reminds me, I got to read Greg's script today. I'm using some people's names, and then there's other people that I might be talking about that I'm using other names for to protect them, but they know what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, guys. That's the dance. Because you couldn't possibly be honest. Honest man ruins life, chances, and opportunities by being honest on the internet. There's a headline. No! The news! Oh my gosh. Guys, lies are free. Truth, wow, that's going to cost you. All right? $5 a month now over at hivementality.com. Guys, I put a couple of little editing jokes in this one, because those are little funny meme sections, as Big Joe called him. Big Joe. He's a solid dude. He's a solid dude. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to, and I failed at it miserably. I'll get into that one, though. On Nobody Gives a Shit, which I just filmed a little promo for, which you probably have already seen. If you're obsessed with everything I do. Oh man, did this thing go out? Or did I finish it? Woo. Holding steady at 40, nice and cold, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. I can feel my toes getting pretty cold. Heat is not on, but I do feel a warm wind on the wrists. How do you feel about this, co-pilot? That's you, the viewer. You're the co-pilot, viewer. Like, check the bow, you know. Like, you're the guy in the crow's nest, looking out back behind the ship, making sure there's no pirates abound. They'll try to steal our booty. Dude. Surrender the booty. Brian, when's it happening? I hope he watches this. Brian, when's it happening? Surrender the booty. Guys, Ryan Dawson versus PewDiePie. Why is that not already trending? It should have been trending 15 minutes ago. Come on, you 9-year-olds. Let's get these two guys on the same stream. Ryan's a little bit older. He's like in his 40s. By the way, that noise that now has gone away, that is why I don't have the windows down while I do these normally. But if you guys are saying it's okay, if you're like, I'd rather watch you puff a pipe while we do this. All right. Coming into town, slowing it down. Coming into town, slowing it down. Slowed down 30 miles per hour. Coming into the town. Welcome to the area sign. And everybody's like, hey, this guy is going super slow. And I'm like, dude, come on. Come on. 25. Like, you can do 30 through here. I was like, people, dude, there's been like 2 or 3 accidents in the past year, right here. But these people they're not here enough. They don't read the local newspapers. Oh, a couple people died, who cares? I'm like, the people in the town might. Jeez, you think? Maybe the guy who was working at the shop right there, who I ride-shared one time, who was like, yeah, I watched it happen. He was shucking oysters. Next thing you know, it was working right there. I stared at it. And I was like, sorry. Like, sorry to even, mention it. you gotta, like, extend those people a little bit of courtesy of saying, oh, jeez, dude. Jeez. What did it look like? You know, because that's, what happened? That's the question you want to ask. But you shouldn't. You should just say, oh, man. Like, just a freak thing. Okay, the accident I'm speaking of. This is how it was told to me. This is how it went around the town. This is how I heard it via the grapevine. Okay, that a fella was driving through the center of town. Heart attack. Falls on the, starts to do one of these. Left arm's going numb. Whatever, pulls the wheel, falls on the accelerator, okay? So now he's speeding up. He swerves across the middle island, still falling on the gas, so that thing is opening up at this point, bumps up over the island, which is about 6-inch curve, 6 to 10-inch curve. Over that big SUV, hits 2 bikers, and when I say bikers, I mean cyclists. Sorry, cyclists. 2 older gents, retirement age, just standing there at the side, hits 2 of them. I believe one of them died, because they're older people, a little bit more frail. So anything that, some of these younger kids can get hit by stuff and they'll bounce off and they'll recover, but when you're older, your body just isn't capable of doing that anymore. So they just, one of the guys, one of the guys, they both were rushed to the hospital, but one of them, I guess, was pronounced dead, and the other one was, I thought was like hanging on for a little bit. But that's the way I heard it. So that guy watched that all take place, sitting there shucking oysters across the way. It's like, oh man. This sunset is unreal, man. You guys are missing out. Everybody's keeping their distance so that they can kind of coast and check out the sunset. You know what I mean? People keeping a good distance between cars. Really appreciate, I will say that, I really appreciate that living in these redder areas, if you want to describe them that way, so people actually know how to use the road. In my experience, anyway. And good driving can rub off on people. Bad driving stands out, where you're like, so-and-so is a terrible driver. Oh, that little shack up there, fishing shack. There's quite a story about that guy that got hurt, right? This is also why I don't smoke normally. just so you know, I'm on a stretch of road which is 3 miles just straight ahead, and there is nobody. Everyone behind me is at least quarter miles back. The person in front of me is about an eighth of a mile in front of me. See, all I had to do was tap it a little bit. Got it from her DS shop. Open it up. My sister got me this. Sister number 4. One of the prettier sights I've seen ever, and it's all because of these sunglasses. Guys, don't look at sunsets without sunglasses, and don't look at them for too long. And if you can, use something to block it so you can look at the reflection on the water. Oh, that's burning my cornea. There we go. And we're hitting the bridge of sunset. I planned this one out pretty well. Ooh, have there been like crazy amounts of spraying going on up there in the sky? There we are, bridge of sunset. Yes. Yeah! Yeah! Guys, it is the little things. If only you could turn over. Oh, see these campgrounds covered in snow? Oh my gosh. It's reflecting off of them. It's so cool. Have you ever been to Earth? It's so cool. So that'll be said in the future. I think it will be. So don't, but come on. Never a straight answer. You know what I'm talking about. We didn't go to space. That should have been my song recommendation, but it's not. On that note, we're going to wrap this up. Now, there's been a couple of great clips from this one. I suggest that if anybody's watching this, they go edit those clips out. Put some crazy graphics on them. Put some music behind them. Meme them at Brian Dawson and PewDiePie. I'm not going to draw attention to it, but if you did, that would be funny. That would be funny. And listen to comedian Dusty Slay. I will say that. Check out Dusty Slay. I think he's funny. I think he's a really funny dude. I enjoy him. He's genuine. He was Instagramming from Walmart the other day. And I was like, finally. I got a comedian that gets it. I got a comedian that gets it. This is funny. Oh, man. I just opened up my text things. Still no text from that lady. We'll see if it gets there. I'll tell you guys about that one if it gets there. We'll see. It's maybe a tad young, which means, anything under 26 for me is too young. Even that, people are like, I don't know, man. And it's like, listen, dude. I don't want to be one of those guys. I'd rather have somebody that's like had a life. That's the biggest thing. It's more about like an emotional maturity, because I've met people from other countries and they have seen some shit way faster, way younger, some serious shit that they dealt with, you know? All I'm saying is it's all about context and perspective. All right, so this one here is, this is a tune. Okay, these guys have a new album coming out right now. I think, like, in the next couple months, from whenever I'm saying this. Masked Intruder, one of my all-time favorite bands. I've been listening to, like, 2 years-ish? 2 years-ish? Maybe longer, maybe shorter. A while, though. A while. These guys are hilarious and talented, and they have a great formula, and their lyrics are funny, and also kind of heartbreaking, because you can tell they're kind of true. You know, they're written from a real place, but they're presented in this kind of bubblegum pop way, but then occasionally they'll swear, so it's like, well, they're not trying to, you know, they're doing it for effect when they're doing it. They're not afraid to do it and stuff, and make like some off-color jokes and things like that, like heart-shaped guitars and fun tune. But the one that I'm suggesting for you guys is If Only. The song is If Only by Masked Intruder off of their album, or is it EP, I think? Crap, what is it? Go to album. Love and Other Crimes. About to make a turn. Coming up on my exit. I know I shouldn't be looking at my phone that much while I'm driving. What are you, able to calculate things? So you guys can't see the road that I'm dealing with. If you saw the road, you'd be like, oh. Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. Hold on. Love and Other Crimes. Masked Intruder. If Only. And I will say the sky is beautiful and distracting. I should have pulled off and watched it, but here I am trying to film this for you guys and trying to make it somewhat entertaining so you can see some cool stuff if you are watching the screen. If you're not watching the screen, then you won't see many cool things. You know, I would watch it on as big a screen as possible. Just like that advertisement that my friend basically made for me, which was nice. Like taking a picture, being like, this is a great laundry activity, listening to you ramble while I fold laundry. I'm like, dude, I totally get you. Have you seen the webpage? Because I put uses. And I think I was like, when driving, commuting, basically. If you're commuting and you want to listen to someone ramble, it'd be kind of funny. But it's not like I don't know you guys aren't already listening. NSA, whom I am huge with. I am so popular with the NSA. I feel like I cracked on it. Like, this dude's funny. He knows it. He knows everything. But he's self-censoring. Not for long. HiveMentality.com coming at you very soon. HiveMentality.com. Tune in and find out. Guys, I could have done that. I could do that still. Guys, find me some voiceover work. I will do voiceover work for people. Just email. What was it? HiveMentalityInfo@gmail? I don't even remember. Email that email if you want to get involved. HiveMentality.com. By curating and creating content for us. And by for us, I mean with us. Because we're already making stuff. The difference is, guys and gals, is we just gotta be, we just gotta start talking about it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Don't do it in the shadows. Alright? Let's talk about it. I'm not trying to go on any kind of a lynching fest. Alright? I'm not also trying to be on the receiving end of one. You know what I mean? Sheesh. Everybody's going crazy. You guys ever heard of this forgiveness concept? Alright. HiveMentality.com. You can get all the truth. We're making the truth valuable. Because in the past, we all know that lies are free. So, if you want the truth, you're going to have to pay to hear it. Okay, bye.
Don't call the cops on me, baby. Give me a chance to make you believe. Don't call the cops on me, baby. Give me the chance to make you believe. What if I told you you were the only girl that I ever thought about? Every day, every moment, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I know you think I'm a creep, but please believe I've got it all figured out. We were meant for each other beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Should I just hit this on again?